Because what you're saying are valid points, which leads us into sound and sensuality. Because what are we? Sensually empowered women. We could stand up here and we can hold our hands up and say, I am so. I am a sensually empowered woman. So sensuality is full body listening. It's where you're responding to not only your internal sound, but external sounds. So for instance, it says your voice tone is energy. Are you whispering? Are you, roaring or hiding? Which one are you doing? And that's why I was saying it makes a difference how you're presenting the package. Because you can definitely present it, but it makes a difference how you're doing it. Your voice tone is your energy. Is it something that you should be whispering, but you're just loud and boisterous with it? Are you roaring at something that, meaning that you want to just kind of say, hey, can you pick the bag up? Pick the bag up. It makes a difference how you're doing this. Or you're kind of hiding. Are you saying one thing and that's totally opposite of what you're trying to communicate? And a lot of times we never are taught until we get older and we've gone through some stuff, how we learn to see how sound resonates with us and everything. Your own voice. How many times have you been somewhere? You have a song that you've heard. Like, for instance, I thought it was funny. I was with the kids for spring break and my granddaughter on her cell phone pulled up some social media that was playing, I think Holly Jolly Christmas. And her 4-year-old brother just says, I know that song. And he instantly could say, that's Christmas. How many times have we heard something, whether it was words spoken, whether it was, music from a song or a soundtrack or even a movie? Or, how many times have you watched TV shows or movies and you can recite the lines? You remember the energy of it and you basically can mimic it. For a very long time, some of the most popular shows was like Martin, The Cosby Show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they're all older ones, especially like Martin. People right now can quote Shanae, Martin, some of those lines, because it was whatever that tone and energy that it was delivered in and how it was delivered in. Now, if you ask them to go out here and spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, they don't have a clue, but they can recite everything that they remember from whatever that episode was. I have a lot of friends that I know watch those nostalgia TV shows like Good Time and the Jeffersons and stuff like that and can recite lines with no problem. But if you ask them, something about today, they don't have a clue. They really don't have a clue. But yeah, I think what it is a lot of times we don't pay attention to how something resonates in us totally and fully within our bodies. How is it when someone says to me, whether it's a family member, a friend, a coworker, how they say, oh, or how many times have you been out and someone says, oh, I love that color on you. How did that resonate in your body? Did you hear a genuine connection with the words that they used? Or was it, or was it something that you just kind of brushed past?